Welcome back to the Achilles channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about Obama's Summer of Blood. What's happening here in the United States of America is that the Democratic Party, to gain power, has sided with the radicals in the United States of America, the radical leftists, communists, and the anarchists who they've sided with these people in order to gain power. When they talk about the majority of the people want health care, majority of the people want more government intervention in the lives of the people in the free market, they're talking about these people. They're about 20% of the population, probably a little less than that, and they're just completely devoid of any rational thought. It's all about giving the power to the government to create this socialist communist utopia where they believe it's power to the people. When you hand over all the power to the government for the government to control everything, it empowers people to live their lives, no longer having to worry about the day-to-day operations of our lives. We'll let the government take care of that. No longer will we have to worry about paying our bills, making it to work on time, and educating our children properly. The government will take care of all that, and it will leave us free to live our lives. The problem is that's not what happens. When the government controls our lives, they control every aspect of our life, and that is against human nature. That's against individual liberties. It's against our way of life. It's against our country and what our country was founded on. And that's the problem. What's happening here is the subversives are in the government now. They're undermining our system. They're destroying our system from within to create a new system, which is communism. The end of capitalism to usher in communism. And they're using these people, these radicals, what they wanted to do. We're angry about it. The American people are angry about the fact that they're doing this, that they're undermining our Constitution, that they're creating this government-run system, federal government-run system, and we're angry about it. They want the American people to rise up. They want the American people, the Tea Partiers, and people of that nature to rise up and be violent. Because with violence, the federal government can step in, embracing law, and say, you know, we must, like Nancy Pelosi says, balance liberties with what did she say? With security. I'm sorry. Balance liberty with security. That means they'll suspend liberties to create security, and that's what they want. But they wanted the Tea Party people and the conservatives in the United States of America to rise up and be violent. That's why they've been calling them racist, rednecks, ignorant, stupid. Bill Maher calls them stupid every day, and they continue the barrage of calling them angry mobs and Timothy McVeigh wannabes. They want these people. They're inciting violence. That's why Nancy Pelosi walked through the crowd with all of the left-wing Democrats during the signing of the health care bill, because they want people to react violently. The problem is conservatives are not generally violent. We pretty much want to be left alone. We don't like to protest and take time out of our busy lives with our children and our families to go protest the government. That's what leftists do. That's what crazy radicals do. We're not radicals. So we were not violent. What's happening is in November, the Democrats are going to lose the majority. And these leftists, these crazy radicals, believe that when they lose that majority, they're going to lose the power to push forth their agenda, which the federal government has already grabbed 70% of the economy. And is on the path to single payer in the health care plan, because you know they're gonna push next January. They're gonna push for the reformation for single payer. But these people aren't willing to wait. They want it now. They want it now. They want this government to take it and take it now. So they are going to rise up. They've been empowered by the left. Van Jones came out and said this week This week marks the beginning of the change for them. Do you understand? That means they have their marching orders to start protesting, to start rioting. This summer will be the summer of blood. The left will rise up. What they don't realize is that what the government's going to do is, because they couldn't get the violence from us, they'll use their violence to craft laws that will infringe upon our liberties because of what the leftists will be doing. Everybody's, the people who know that the left is rising up on the right, they embrace that. Let them rise up, let them rise up. But the reality is government will use this to inflict laws against us, to restrict our ability to protest, to restrict our ability to question our government. Do you understand? That's what's going to happen. They're going to use this violence against the American people, even though it's just a small group of people who are doing it. People, we need to realize that what's happening is our government is taking the power from the people. Congress is the people. It's taking that power and giving it to the executive branch, so we no longer have a say in what they do with how they spend our money or anything. Obama and Timothy Geithner in the financial bill will have all the say. You understand? We will no longer have a say in our health care with our doctor. It will be some bureaucrats for the government. This is where we're headed. Everything that we need to run this country, our forefathers put in this Constitution for liberty, for our liberties, individual liberties. That's what we need to do. We need to get back. We need to start restoring this country, not transform it. Transformation means we end up like Europe. And they're failing. Socialism is failing in Europe. They're bailing it out left and right because they don't want these leftists in America to see it. Money means nothing to them. How much does it cost to bail out socialism? Right now, I think it's upwards of $2 trillion so far. Isn't it? $2 trillion to bail out socialism in Europe? We're headed that way. Why do you think that they're printing money? To destroy this economy so that we'll have no choice but to join in this world union of economies. No. We restore. They say, oh, that's protectionism. It's not protectionism. We restore our economic freedom, and the rest of the world will come to us because we won't be a part of that failed system. Do you understand? We will be free economically and personally. And that's when the people will come. That's when the people who want to be free will come. Right now we have subversives flooding our borders. Subversives. That's what they are. They're here at the government's whim to vote us out of existence. That's what this rush on the border in our southern border is. They're all subversives. God bless America.